Welcome back to the Crypto Chiefs YouTube channel, where this week we are going to take a look at what is going on with Ethereum. Before we begin the analysis, please don't forget to hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and in the comment section below I will leave a link to our website where you can find more information about us and results from our premium signals group, and also a link to our completely free Telegram channel where we post daily market updates and also analysis on the trades we are taking in the premium group. So I've decided to take a look at Ethereum because this is the coin we have traded most frequently over the past 4 to 6 weeks. We've had a lot of success with it, made some huge gains simply by trading key demand zones. So I thought it's a good idea to sort of take a look at what is going on now. So yesterday we saw a lot of bearish price action across the market, well, actually over the last couple of days. So we're starting here looking at the 4-hour chart, and we can see straight away we've broken down from this trend line, support trend line, which has been forming since the end of November. Now the RSI here we can see is showing as oversold, and historically we don't tend to stay below this for too long. So there's every chance here we do see, and we can also almost begin to see it here, that we do start to see a small short-term relief rally in Ethereum. And where we are going to face resistance next looks like around the sort of 1,200 to 1,220 area. It's quite a key level here. We would expect to see the first level of resistance from. If it does break above that, then whenever the retest of this trend line comes, it could be sort of a number of days away. At the moment, looking around the 1,280 level, that would be a good position to enter a short on the first retest of the old support trend line. Likely that we confirm a support resistance flip in that area. If we do see a pullback, what I'll do is I'm just going to draw the fib levels on from these lows up to the recent high there. And we can see at the moment the price is fighting with the 618 fib level, just trying to regain it there. And this is what could sort of like, push us on towards this first resistance zone. If we fail to get back above this, particularly on the daily, then the next obvious area to look for a bounce would be around sort of 1,130. But below that, and probably the area I'm most interested in, would be a sweep of the lows again. So I would be saying sort of 1,100 down to 1,075 would be a good place to enter along. You can obviously have quite tight invalidation then below these lows, so that would be sort of a day trade that I would look to take if we do visit the 1,100 area. Now, looking at more sort of the long-term picture, so we look here at the daily chart. First of all, looking here at the RSI, we can see that yesterday's price action, Thursday as well, has confirmed the sort of, we've resumed the bearish trend. We've had some relief over the last couple of weeks. Obviously we are in an overall downtrend, but we always see these small relief rallies during these markets. But this sort of gives us the indication that we are now seeing a further move to the downside. And people talk about, where is the bottom for Ethereum? Is it going to $750? And what I have added to the chart here is the log curve zone indicator, and this is quite interesting. Let me take away this RSI for now, because if we look at recent bottoms or sort of bottoms over history, we've always entered this purple zone. Well, more often than not is where we've sort of formed a real bottom and sort of seen an impulsive move up from this area. So history tells us that we will enter this before we see any real rally. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed, of course. And right now that area sits between sort of $940, $920, which would be a sort of a sweep of the June lows again. down towards the bottom of that zone, which sits at around $650. So if we do break below $1,000, in my opinion, if you're not holding Ethereum already, then as we go below $1,000, it's a really good place to start dollar cost averaging into a position. And I would be happy to dollar cost average all the way down to $650. In my opinion, if we get $650, that really is sort of an amazing long-term opportunity. I hope you found this video useful, guys. As always, trade safe, and I will see you next week.